Oh shit! You already knew it was over when Luffy knocked the Gucci frames off of Doflamingo's ass, man. When the Gucci frames come off, shit, it's over with. Doflamingo, he can't go without that. You know, if those came off, that means it's over. Anyway, Luffy's in gear fourth, knocks the motherfuckers through the ground. He's done. Luffy is done as well. He used up all his energy. He leaves gear fourth, and Law saves his ass from falling to the ground. He switched them with the shambles or whatever. Anyway, we see Doflamingo, he hit the ground. They still didn't show this motherfucker's face. He just staring up like this. Like they didn't show his eyes. They just got him like this. So that way you can't see his eyes. Some old bullshit. Anyway, everybody's pushing on the birdcage and they all pass through because the birdcage disappears. Then they talk about how they're free and Luffy saved them and please announce it, Gats, and shit like that. And he's crying like a bitch. He is crying like a punk. I mean, this motherfucker's a punk bitch. Crying hard. And he can't even get it out. Then we go into a whole bunch of flashbacks. Like Oda went Kishimoto mode on us. That's Oda's gear fifth. It's Kishimoto mode. That's all flashbacks and shit. Just a whole bunch of bullshit. That's what it was. So we go into the flashbacks and they talking about how they finally liberated and the motherfucking man is off their back and they raised, you know, I mean, they ain't raised, they lowered the fucking Confederate flag and everything else. And they just revealed Luffy won. That's what Gat said. Luffy won. To be honest, this chapter was so lackluster. It's not even funny. Whole bunch of people just saying Luffy, Luffy. A bunch of flashbacks, a whole bunch of bullshit. I'm gonna go ahead and give this chapter 2 out of 5. I'm not mad at the chapter really though. And the reason why I'm not really mad at it, even though I didn't like the chapter, and even though I think it's pretty much garbage, I wasn't mad at it because we just came off a real good chapter. The arc is pretty much over with anyway. You know, you're going to have some slow chapters in between this arc and the next arc. That's going to happen. You got to be ready for that. You got to be prepared. I already know what's going to happen. So I'm not really mad about it. But this chapter was fucking garbage. They didn't even show Doflamingo's eyes. They know we wanted to see that shit. They did that on purpose, man. They know we wanted to see him. So that's what they were doing. We're fucking with us. With the flashbacks, with Doflamingo, and they're fucking with us. Also, Sanji still didn't show up. We still don't know what's going on with him. The way I'm thinking, I think that Sanji's gonna show up with Big Mom. Like, oh, guess what? I found out that's Lola's mom. She's gonna help us out a little bit. Let's go under Big Mom's flag. Now, the good thing about that is, I know what you're thinking, but Big Mom's pretty much evil, you know, and she pretty much is. But Luffy and them are fucking pirates. That's going to add to that gray area that Luffy and them are in. Remember what they did in Skypiea? They stole. I know what you're thinking. They really kind of didn't. They were stealing, but the people were going to give it to them anyway. So the people wasn't mad about it, but they were pretty much stealing. They stole. They fucking up Marines all day long. I know what you're saying. But the Marines are trying to fuck them up, but they know that the Marines are innocent. So they killing off they ain't killing them, but they fucking up innocent people. The Marines that's trying to capture them and set, like, let's say the fighter Marines, they're innocent. They can't do shit to the Straw Hats, but they still fuck them up, don't they? Now the bigger Marines, like let's say Smoking them, you can't help that because them motherfuckers too strong. They coming for you. You got to fight back. But the little Marines, they can't fuck with nobody on the crew. I mean, they can't fuck with Nami or Usopp. I mean, they're fighter level to them. So they're fucking up innocent people. You know, so it's going to add to that gray area. They helped out a few villains. Look at Bellamy. They want to be friends with Bellamy, villains and shit like that. They're talking about fucking up the Yonko. So they're good people, but good gray area people. So if they actually go under Big Mom's banner, oh my God. It'd be like, okay, the fucking Straw Hats are official pirates. It'd be like they still pretty decent people, but they're official pirates. That it'll really be solidified then. On top of that, you would expect Luffy to be under Shanks. Wouldn't you? He's not going to be with Blackbeard. That just definitely ain't going to happen because Blackbeard would want Luffy dead any fucking way. Kaido is a little bit too. What am I trying to say? He seems a little bit too aggressive. Now I know you're saying Big Mom's aggressive, but if she's Lola's mom, she might back off. Not only that, Kaido seems like he'll fuck anybody up. He went after Shanks. Doflamingo fucked up. He was ready to kill him. If somebody walked up to Kaido and say, I want to be down, it's not going down like that. You got to prove yourself in the fucking new world before Kaido even thinks about, okay, yeah, you can join up. You got to make a name for yourself. Look at Doflamingo. He already got a name for himself. He was a Shibukai. People that's rolling with Kaido, doing business with Kaido, they got a name for themselves, man. It ain't no joking with him. From what we've seen so far, it's no joking with the motherfucker. So I don't see Luffy being down with him. I really don't. But remember, you got to ride or collide with him. Now, Luffy seems like he's going to collide with them. But with the Sanji and Big Mom thing, he might really ride with them. And like I said, they would actually add to it. Let me go ahead and see the comments. Okay. People are dead right now. But anyway, go ahead and leave comments. Like the video and subscribe because I can't eat. I'm broke, nigga. I'm broken. You got the power to change that. Peace.